Good morning friends. Good morning students. Last time we have completed classification of organic compound. Now we are going to see nomenclature of organic compounds. Now nomenclature means name, that is giving name to the organic compounds. Now here nomenclature for organic compounds are given by two systems. First is common name or trivial name system, and second is IUPAC nomenclature system. Now here, according to common name or trivial name system, the names are given, the old names are given to the organic compound. As the organic chemistry is developed, the attempts were made to devise the names for each and every organic compound. Now these names were given from the sources from which they are obtained or by their uses in day-to-day life. Names are given to these organic compounds, and these names are then used as a common names or trivial names. Now here we are going to see first common name system, and according to common name system or trivial name system, the organic compound possesses old names. These common names are given on the basis of their sources from which they are obtained or by the uses of these compounds in their day-to-day life. They are named. Now we are going to see how common names are given to some organic compounds. Look here, these are the examples, common names of some organic compounds. Now this is CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3. Name of this compound is N-butane. This is the common name. Then here CH3, CH, CH3, CH3. This is isobutane. Now this is C6H5NH2. That is benzene ring is directly attached to amine group, that is NH2 group. Name of this compound is aniline. Then this one CH3, CHOH, COOH. Now name of this compound is lactic acid. Next one CHCl3. This is chloroform. CH3COOH. This is acetic acid. Now this is CH triple bond CH. This is acetylene. These are the common names. Now SC double bond OH. This is formaldehyde. And last one C2H5O C2H5. It is diethyl ether. Now these common names are given from the sources from which they are obtained or by their uses in day-to-day life. These names were given in history and they are then used as a common name or trivial names. As the organic chemistry is developed, the number of organic compounds also increases and it becomes very difficult to give names for each and every organic compound. Some confusions can be created when the same compound is named differently, and thus to face this problem, this International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry is founded in 1990. According to these systems, the names are given by using some rules, and by using these rules, each and every compound is given a name, or each and every organic compounds are named by using the rules of IUPAC nomenclature system, and these names are universally accepted in the world. This system gives unique names for each and every compound. According to this IUPAC nomenclature system, the organic compound is divided into three parts. First is parent hydrocarbon, then second is branching, and then functional group. And by using the parent hydrocarbon, the branching of the chain, or the functional group to which alkyl group is attached or hydrocarbon radical is attached, This IUPAC nomenclature systems gives some rules, and by using these rules, names for these organic compounds are given. Now we are going to see the IUPAC nomenclature of all organic compounds, in which first we are going to see IUPAC nomenclature of alkanes, in which we are going to see the straight chain alkanes first. Now alkanes are aliphatic saturated hydrocarbons having carbon-carbon single bond. The general formula of alkane is CnH2n plus 2. Now where N is number of carbon atom. Now here we are going to see the nomenclature of straight chain alkanes. Now in your textbook there are 20 examples are given in a tabular format, and IUPAC names of these alkanes are given in the textbook. We are going to see first 10 examples. Now here these columns are made, in which here first column is number of carbon atoms, second column is molecular formula, third column is condensed formula, next column is IUPAC name. Now here number of carbon atoms represented by N. Therefore here first we are going to see if N is equal to 1, that is carbon number is 1, then molecular formula becomes CH4. Condensed formula is CH4 and name of this alkane is methane. Now second one, if N is equal to 2, then molecular formula becomes C2H6. Now we know that the general formula of alkane is CnH2n plus 2. Now if we put the value of N, then we get molecular formula C2H6 for 2 carbon atoms. Then condensed structure of this methane is CH3CH3, and name or IUPAC name of this compound is ethane. Then next one, if N is equal to 3, then it becomes C3H8. Put the values in this formula. N is equal to 3, therefore C3, H 2 into N, that is 2 into 3, 6 plus 2, 8. It becomes C3H8. And the condensed formula becomes CH3, CH2, CH3. Name of this alkane is propane. IUPAC name of this alkane is propane. Next one, if N is equal to 4, that is number of carbon atom becomes 4, then molecular formula becomes C4H. 4 into 2 plus 2, that is 8 plus 2, that is H10, that is C4H10. Then condensed formula becomes CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3. And name of this alkane is butane. Then fifth one, if N is equal to 5, then molecular formula becomes C5, H 2 into 5 plus 2, that is 10 plus 2, that is 12, that is C5H12. Now condensed formula is CH3, CH2, 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 CH3. CH3, CH2, 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 CH3. Name of this alkane is pentane. This is IUPAC name. Next one, if N is equal to 6, that is number of carbon atom becomes 6, then molecular formula becomes C6H14. Now condensed formula becomes CH3, CH2, 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 CH3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now IUPAC name of this alkane is hexane. Next one, if number of carbon atom is equal to 7, that is N is equal to 7, then molecular formula becomes C7H16 and condensed formula is CH3, CH2, 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 CH3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Name of this alkane is heptane. Then next, if number of carbon atom becomes 8, then molecular formula becomes C8H18 and structure becomes CH3, CH2, 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 CH3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Name, IUPAC name of this alkane is octane. Then if N is equal to 9, that is number of carbon atom becomes 9, then molecular formula becomes C9H20 and condensed formula becomes CH3, CH2, 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 CH3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the IUPAC nomenclature becomes nonane. And last one, if number of carbon atom is equal to 10, then C10H22 is the molecular formula and the condensed formula becomes CH3, CH2. Now it becomes 8 times CH3. CH3, 8 times CH2, that is 8 plus 1, 9 and this is 10. And IUPAC name of this alkane is decane. In this way, you can give IUPAC names for the first 10 alkanes or first 10 straight chain alkanes. If name is methane, then N is equal to 1. If name is ethane, then number of carbon atom becomes 2. If it is propane, then number of carbon atom becomes 3. Butane, N is equal to 4. Pentane, N is equal to 5. Hexane, N is equal to 6. Heptane, N is equal to 7. For octane, N is equal to 8. For nonane, N is equal to 9. And for decane, N is equal to 10. These are the first 10 members of homologous series of alkanes. In textbook, there are 20 members of alkane homologous series are given with their IUPAC names. Now we are going to give IUPAC names for branched chain alkanes. Now here, first we must know what is meant by alkyl group. And in last lecture, we have seen that what is meant by alkyl group. Alkyl group is obtained by removing one hydrogen atom from alkane. That is here, for example, this alkyl group is obtained by removing one hydrogen atom from alkane. Now this is alkane. General formula of alkane is CnH2n plus 2. When one hydrogen atom be removed, then it becomes CnH2n plus 1. This is alkyl group. Now in case of straight chain alkyl group, the terminal hydrogen atom is removed. That is, when alkyl group is in straight chain, then the terminal hydrogen atom is removed from the chain. Now here, this alkane can be represented as RH, where R is alkyl group. We know that alkyl group is represented as R, capital R. And when one hydrogen atom is attached to this alkyl group, then it becomes alkane. That is CnH2n plus 1. This is alkyl group. And when one hydrogen atom is attached to this alkyl group, then it becomes alkane. And when one hydrogen atom is removed, then it becomes alkyl group, or it is represented as R. And we have studied this in last lecture. This is alkyl group. Now we are going to see straight chain alkyl groups. That is when hydrogen atom from alkane is removed from terminal carbon atom, then it becomes straight chain alkyl group. For example, if we take example of methane, CH4, name of this alkane is methane, and when one hydrogen atom is removed from this methane, then we'll get alkyl group like this, dash CH3. Now here we have written, or we must have to return this dash because one valency of carbon atom is not satisfied. Therefore we write it as dash CH3, or alkyl group is also written as dash R. Now name or IUPAC name of this alkyl group is methyl. Replace suffix A and E from alkane by YL. Suffix means end. Now here from A and E, from methane, A and E is replaced by YL. Therefore it becomes methyl group, and it is abbreviated or short form of this methyl group is written as ME. Now second example, C2H6. This is ethane. Now when one hydrogen atom from ethane is removed, then condensed formula of alkyl group becomes CH2CH3, and it is written as dash CH2CH3 since one valency of carbon atom is not satisfied. IUPAC name of this alkyl group is ethyl. Replace ANE from alkane, replace suffix ANE from alkane by YL. It becomes ethyl, and it is abbreviated like ET. Or short form of ethyl is ET. Now next, C3H8. This is propane. When one hydrogen atom from propane is removed, then condensed formula of alkyl group becomes CH2 dash CH2 CH2 CH3, and it is named as propene. That is, ANE from propane is replaced by YL. Then it becomes propane, and it is abbreviated by PR. Then next one, C4H10. This is butane, and when one hydrogen atom from this butane is removed, then alkyl group becomes CH2 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 CH3, and name of this alkyl group is butyl group, and it is abbreviated as BU. All these examples are of straight chain alkyl groups. Now we are going to give names for branched alkyl groups. Now here, these branching alkyl groups are named according to trivial or common names. Now here are some examples. Now here structural formula is given and names of alkyl group, and these names are not IUPAC name, but these are trivial or common names. And these names are used in case of branching. If a straight chain alkane have any branching of alkyl group, then and it is of branched alkyl group, then names are given like this. Now here, first example, CH3CH3. Now here this is propyl group, but hydrogen atom from terminal carbon atom is not removed, but from middle carbon atom is removed. That is, it is obtained from propane by removing hydrogen atom from middle carbon atom. Then it becomes CH3CH. One valency of this carbon atom is not satisfied, therefore here dash and then CH3. Name of this alkyl group is isopropyl group. Now second, CH3CH2 dash. Now here, hydrogen atom from terminal carbon atom is removed, but this alkane is branched. That is, here there are 3 carbon atoms and one branch is, or one methyl group is present at middle carbon atom. Therefore this alkane is branched, and from this alkane, this terminal hydrogen atom is removed. Now this compound is isobutane. If there is presence of one hydrogen atom, that is, it becomes CH3, CH3, then it is isobutane. Now one hydrogen atom from this terminal carbon atom is removed. Then it becomes CH3, CS, CH3, CH2 dash. Name of this alkyl group is isobutyl group. Now third example. Now here there are 4 carbon atoms. But hydrogen atom is removed from from this carbon atom. Then it becomes secondary butyl group, or it can be named as sec-butyl. Secondary or short form of secondary is sec-butyl group. Then next, this is CH3, 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 and one hydrogen atom from this carbon atom is removed. Now here a middle carbon atom is bonded to 3 another carbon atom. Therefore it becomes tertiary. And from this carbon atom or from this middle carbon atom, one hydrogen atom is removed. Then it becomes tertiary butyl group, or it is abbreviated like this, tert butyl group. TERT in short form, tertiary. Short form of tertiary is tert. Tertiary butyl group, or TERT, tert butyl group. In this way, branch chain alkyl groups are named according to trivial or common name system. And these names of branch alkyl group are used in IUPAC nomenclature system.